Hi guys, welcome to today's session. So this is not really a yoga class, it's just a little bit of a posture clinic, especially for the poses that make up the Surya Namaskara A, just so you can understand the form, the function of every single pose, as well as what you're supposed to feel and how you're supposed to engage in the postures, and maybe some modifications if that becomes necessary. So we're moving on to Uttanasana fold. So this forward fold is mainly for the back body, the whole back line. Right, so as you fold forward, you want to be considerate of a couple of things here. As you're folding forward, if you're able to hyperextend, which is jam the knee back, which I'm able to do quite proudly actually, you want to make sure that you're not sitting in the joint. Instead, as you fold forward, you want to think about lifting your hips to the sky, but pulling the kneecaps up. So this posture is about opening up the hamstrings, but you don't want to compromise the hamstrings by just sitting in the joint. This is where things like overstretching begin to happen. So active stretching is all about engaging the muscle that's kind of complementary to the hamstring, which is the quadricep, and then just allowing the hamstring to safely stretch itself out. Now you want to be able to place your palms flat on the floor. If your palms reach the floor, your fingertips need to be in line with your toes. The palms are flat. If that's not happening for you, you can always modify and grab some blocks. Okay, you can always modify and grab some blocks. Palms go flat on the floor. As you lean into your feet, think about shifting your body weight forward into the balls of your feet, relax your toes, pull the kneecaps up, and then lift your hips up to the sky. So you want your hips aligning with your heels. If you tend to hyperextend, again, you tend to be back here, and your hips are kind of hanging all the way back, and your heels and your hips don't have that alignment. So you want to shift the body weight forward, make your legs work for the stretch here, and then align your hips with your heels. I see a lot of people in my classes come into this pose and do this. I'm not sure what you're able to get by just simply touching the fingers to the floor, right? So if you can plant your palms down, the palms planted on the floor will actually help you go deeper into your stretch. So even if your hands are on blocks, if you can actually plant the palms, whether on the blocks or on the floor, you can drag the floor forward. It's almost like you're pushing the floor forward, and then you'll get more of a stretch as you fold over the legs, and you'll be able to bring the torso in closer. So whether that's on blocks or off blocks, it's up to you. You can really feel the hamstrings opening as you come into this. The other part of this is to lengthen the spine. Now you want to do as little as possible with the neck and the head, so don't try to crank your neck and look forward. Try to relax the head and bring the forehead to the shins or the knees. All right, and really think about drawing the navel in towards your spine, lengthening out your spine. So this posture is completely about the back of your body. All right, and you want to do everything that you can to safely stretch and lengthen the back body. Relax the neck, relax the head, relax the places of tension, allow the shoulders to kind of hang around the ears. If your palms come down, really plant them into the floor and keep them there for the transition that you make back into plank or back into chaturanga.